We are all set, Captain. You are ready to go.
Hey guys, welcome back to my live stream. कैसे हो आप सब भी? हेलो सूरज, वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम. क्या हाल चाल? कर देते पिंग. हेलो अकीरा, वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम. क्या हाल चाल? स्टार्ट करें फिर? मानो सपना है दीवाना, किसी दुनिया का है. बाय द वे मैं ऋषि हूँ, पता नहीं क्यों पर चैट सेकंड अकाउंट से जा रहा है. सेकंड अकाउंट से जा रहा है मतलब? मैंने वालों से कुछ दिन के लिए ब्रेक लिया है, तो मैं शॉर्ट्स अपलोड करूँगी वालों की, बट खेलूँगी नहीं बिकॉज़ मेरे को हेडेक हो रहा है वालों से. तो थोड़े दिन के लिए क्विट की हूँ मैं वालों. अच्छा, वही वाली प्रॉब्लम होगी. मैं आपको एक गेम बताऊँ लाइव पर स्ट्रीम करने के लिए. मैंने एक गेम सोचा है, लीथल कंपनी, बट उसका मतलब मेरे को थोड़ा सा लाइक ख़रीदना वगैरह पड़ेगा. तो वो ख़रीदूँगी जब तब उसकी लाइव करूँगी. दो अकाउंट है मेरे. आईडी खुली है मेन वाली, पर मैसेज इस अकाउंट से जा रही. अच्छा, तुम्हारी आईडी के नाम बताओ, शायद मैं कुछ कर पाऊँ. तुम्हारे आईडी की नाम बताओ, क्या है तुम्हारी आईडी के नाम? इट्स ऋषि, वेट. तुमने कुछ गलत कहा था क्या कभी भी लाइफ पे? अ, अच्छा, मेरी बैकग्राउंड नॉइज आ रही है या? नहीं, तब तो नहीं होना चाहिए, लेकिन चेक कर लेती हूँ मैं. इट्स ऋषि नाम का इसमें कुछ भी नहीं है। लाइक मेरे को सूरज के अकाउंट मेरे को इस पे हिडन यूज़र पे मिल गई थी, बट तुम्हारी अकाउंट यहाँ पे कहीं पे भी नहीं है, तो इसका मतलब तुम्हारे वहाँ से कोई दिक्कत है, तुम्हारे अकाउंट से कोई दिक्कत है। तुम कोई और स्ट्रीमर के लाइव पे जा पा रहे हो? नहीं आ रहा बैकग्राउंड साउंड। ओके। हेलो क्लाउड, वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम। क्या हाल चाल? ब्रो मैं कहाँ कर गई? सैड लाइफ जी, जा पा रहा हूँ। तो फिर मेरे लाइफ पे क्यों नहीं आ पा रहे, पता नहीं मुझे, क्योंकि मुझे यहाँ तो कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं दिख रही है। नाइस। योर्स आज वैलो नहीं? नहीं क्लाउड, मैंने वैलो से कुछ दिन के लिए रेस्ट लिया है, तो इस वजह से मैं वैलो नहीं खेल रही हूँ। एक्चुअली वैलो मेरे को हेडेक दे रहा है, तो कुछ दिन के लिए ना खेलूँ तो ही अच्छा है। कोई नहीं, कोई बात नहीं, तुम इस अकाउंट से भी आओगे तो मैं तुमको ऋषि ही बुलाऊंगी। ओके। नाइस, सेम हियर, इसलिए नई नई आईडी से टाइम पास करता हूँ वैलो में। मेरे पास है दो आईडी, बट मैं दोनों आईडी को ही मेन बना रखी हूँ। अरे ये ऊपर क्यों चढ़े हैं? हाँ मेरा नेट, क्या हो गया मेरे नेट को? ब्रो, ब्रो,
Inazuma shines eternal. Illusion shattered. It's no.
मेरी तरह एआर किटी है। एआर, मेरे को ये शॉर्ट फॉर्म्स नहीं समझ आते। और क्या रह गया इसमें? ओके कल तुम वैलो में ऐड करने वाली थी। हाँ, रिक्वेस्ट भेजी थी क्या तुमने? कौन से नाम से भेजी वो भी बता देना, मैं ऐड कर लूँगी। एडवेंचर रैंक मेरा 25 आई थिंक। वेट, लेट मी सी। और वर्ल्ड रैंक 2 है। 26 हो गया। गिव। अच्छा, सिलेक्ट करना पड़ेगा क्या? नया मिशन आ गया। बाय गॉड, यहीं पे 3 मिशंस है। अरे आई डोंट नो योर यूजर नेम एंड टैगलाइन। यू कैन टाइप इन चैट exclamation ID, then you can get my ID of Valo. दीदी, आप वीडियो रिकॉर्ड कैसे करते हो, लाइक वैलो की अपलोड करने के लिए? मतलब समझी नहीं मैं।
Give up. Rain outlines your fate. Shine down. Ring cutter. That's it. Illusion shattered. There is no escape.
साइड स्टोरी क्वेस्ट भी करते रहो, एआर जल्दी बढ़ता है और वर्ल्ड लेवल कर लेना वरना डेवलप नहीं होगा। अब हाँ, मैं कर लूँगी, बट मेरे को वर्ल्ड लेवल ज़्यादा हाई नहीं करना है, बिकॉज एनिमीज़ भी काफ़ी तगड़े हो जाते हैं। जैसे अभी अपने वीडियो अपलोड करी है अभी वालों की, उसको रिकॉर्ड कैसे करते हैं? उसको रिकॉर्ड मैं NVIDIA ग्राफिक कार्ड से करती हूँ।
Illusion shattered. Let me weave you a verse.
ये आईडी से रिक्वेस्ट डाल दूंगा मैं मेन आईडी पे नहीं खेलता ज़्यादा ओके 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 थैंक्स अरे कोई बात नहीं
There is no escape. Don't waste my time. Your life is mine. Boring. Worthless. Shine down. Illusion shattered. Shine down.
यस नो प्रॉब्लम वैसे मेरे वर्ल्ड में अभी कोई भी आ सकता है इफ एनीवन वांट्स टू कम दे कैन कम आज जल्दी जा रहा हूँ कल मेरे एग्ज़ाम्स है बाय ओके बाय बाय दीदी आप ना ओनली यूपी गेम ट्राई करो यूपी
Illusion shattered.
ओके अब गेम
Know my sword. Witness the power of Gugwa.
हाँ ओनली अपगेम का नाम है, आप भी रियलाइज हो जाओगे और कुछ न्यू कंटेंट्स भी आ जाएंगे। अच्छा ऐसा है क्या, मुझे कुछ और ही लगा।
Body in mind.
भाई इतना ऊंचा क्यों रखते हैं ये लोग, इतना तकलीफ होता है चढ़ने में, बताओ। ये सब क्या क्या आ गए हैं गेम में। क्या आ गए, वैसे ये पहले से ही थे जहाँ तक मुझे पता है। थोड़ा सा आवाज़ कम करना पड़ेगा।
Welcome, friend of child, and congratulations on the first day of your illustrious career with the Fatui. You sound remarkably sure of yourself. Remember, we are mere mortals. Our ideas are fluid like water.
नहीं थे वो
Only
क्वेस्ट
that
ढूंढने वाला।
Tsuritsu
अच्छा
truly has a will as solid as the permafrost. But back to the matter at hand. Child tells me that he has upheld his end of your agreement.
What agreement? Oh, the thing about
हेलो
him
लूफी।
helping us find a guy?
Correct.
गेम
Child
सॉन्ग
promised he would
नहीं
find
आ रहा है
someone
क्या?
to break the stalemate. And the Harbingers do not break their promises lightly.
Ah, where is that guy anyway?
Child is currently at Lioli Pavilion.
Oh, Paimon knows this one.
अरे ओके।
There are two styles of cooking in Liyue, known as Li style and Yue style. They have been competing for centuries, but neither has emerged as the clear winner. The flagship restaurant of the Li style is the Lili Pavilion. The owner especially chose to open the restaurant at Feiyuan Slope so they could compete face to face with the Shinue Kiosk, which is the flagship restaurant of the Yue style.
Choose any option for me guys. Option 2, okay.
Don't talk to Paimon like that. Anyway, Paimon's hungry. Let's get moving.
Paimon is hungry. Paimon is every time hungry. It's the same in both. I know. But for you all, I want to choose what you all say.
Aha, you made it. As promised, I found someone who can help you. Someone who can solve the mystery of why the Leo Chising would hide the Geo Archon's vessel.
Oh ये है
So,
Trident.
where is he? In Lioli Pavilion?
He certainly is. Come, I'll introduce you. I took the liberty of setting up a business dinner, as per the Leo custom.
जिसको ढूंढ रही थी actually. जापानीज में पाइमॉन बहुत annoying है.
Welcome back, sir. You honor us with your patronage. Mr. Zhongli is awaiting your arrival in the room you booked.
Hi. Allow me to introduce Mr. Zhong Li, consultant to an organization known as Wang Sheng, and a trusted associate of the Fatui.
Don't every waste 3 GB on the Japanese version. Pick it the option. Fast. जापानीज वर्जन में वॉइस लाइन बढ़िया लगती है. Okay.
Indeed, Wang Sheng's line of work can be sensitive at times. Let's just say they understand when discretion is needed. And we, the Fatui, have always been glad to do business with friends who walk in the shadows.
Walk in the shadows?
It is an honor to meet you. I have heard tell of you from Mondstadt.
Discretion? Shadows? Is Wangshan some kind of business involving dealing with people?
Indeed. It is as you have guessed. The Wangsheng Funeral Parlor organizes burials. We ensure that those who pass on do so in peace.
Did you think he was some sort of hired killer? The Fatui calls many
No
such people friends,
spoiler.
but the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor does not dabble. Well, they are still. I shouldn't say too much. In any case, I brought you to meet Mr. Zhong Li because.
Because I can bring you to see Rex Lapis's vessel.
What?
Don't be so surprised. Sure, the Geo Archon's body has been squirreled away by order of the
My one is
Tianquan
so
Ningguang.
cute.
But first,
भाई मेरे
let's hear
को
what Mr.
ऐसा
Zhong Li
टॉय
has to
मिले
say,
ना
shall
तो
we?
मैं घर लेके आ
Rex
जाऊँ.
Lapis may be the prime of Adepti, but he is ultimately an Adeptus. Many Adepti have left us over the millennia. This is the inexorable trend. The times have changed. You must have felt it too when you were at Jueun Karst. As you have seen, the time of the Adepti is ending, and the time of mankind is slowly dawning. In years past, Leo's tradition was that a huge memorial service be held to mark the passing of every Adeptus.
Well,
But
they
this
do
time,
have decided
The
to do
Qixing
it.
have made no attempt whatsoever to respect this tradition. It
Zhongli
is sacrilege.
osmented wine taste as same as I remember. उसकी ideal voice line है ये. अच्छा.
Yeah, the killer hasn't even been caught yet.
Deicide or not, the concern of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor is this. When the ritual to receive this god is so kingly, it is all the more egregious for his final send-off to go unattended to. Traveler, Child has told me a lot about you.
दीदी उसको पिन
Since
कर
you
दो,
have had
उसको
dealings
अनपिन
with the
करके.
Animo Archon,
शॉर्ट
could I
ही
ask
तो
you
है
to help
वैसे.
me prepare the Geo Archon's last rites?
शॉर्ट पे व्यूज ठीक ठाक आ जाते हैं बट मेरे वीडियोस पे उतने अच्छे व्यूज नहीं आते. चूज गाइस, चूज द ऑप्शन. थ्री. बाय द वे बेडू कैसा है कैरेक्टर?
Oh? In our line of work, this means that you want to
मैंने
silence
यूज नहीं
me.
किया है.
How interesting. Draw your sword. We shall. Just kidding. Let's continue, shall
मैंने
we?
3 वाली नहीं
The
यूज
Tianquan
की.
Ningguang has forbidden anyone from accessing Rex Lapis's vessel, which of course you would need to access if you were to achieve your goal
अच्छा.
of meeting all of the
कोई
seven.
भी अपडेट तो देनी ही
Precisely.
थी.
Only by participating in the rite of parting. If we are agreed, come with me. We will speak of the details as we walk.
Alright, my bridge building work here is done. Turned out well, didn't it? You can go if you want to. Don't worry about me. I might just have a few more drinks. And get acquainted with these things they call chopsticks in the meantime.
हाँ यहाँ से निकलेंगे कैसे लोग? अच्छा हाँ यहाँ पे Valo is a nice character at the start of Ren.
After having experienced the land of the absentee Archon, traveler, how does it feel to know that our Archon and Adepti are here all around you in Liyue? Indeed, the weight of 3,700 years' worth of history runs deepest in the true divinity of Liyue. Organizing the rite of parting should prove to be an enlightening part of your travels. Liyue is the most prosperous of the 7 nations, defended by deities and ruled by the Qixing. As such, the diplomatic maneuverings of the Fatui have gained no purchase here. Ningguang of the Qixing has always been on her guard against the Fatui. That is in all likelihood why Child wants to make use of the Wangsheng funeral parlor's connections.
सूरज ने points नहीं डाला अभी तक.
What would Child get out of us doing the rite of parting anyway?
I neither know nor do I wish to know. As far as I am concerned, the Fatui are merely financial sponsors. I only wish for Liyue's traditions to endure. These are the advance funds that Child has provided. If you use them up, you can go to him to apply for any subsequent funding.
Wow.
Wow.
Well then, let us be off. The first step in our preparations shall be to obtain some prize Noctilucous jade worthy of a deity.
Surely.
Time to act.
All win can be exchanged for cash.
Welcome to the Jade Mystery, my good friends. Would you like to try your luck betting on Jade? This could be your lucky
Stream
day.
points.
It's cheap and it's fun, and who knows, you just might strike it rich.
Betting? No, we're here for... what was it again?
Noctilucous jade, of radiant grade at the very least.
Radiant grade, Noctilucous Jade? I see. You're not a tourist. My apologies. I have some here for your perusal. What do you think? The Jade Mystery is an old name in the jade business. Just look at that wonderful quality. Rex Lapis doesn't often bless us with such
It will
finery.
be good.
Go on,
मतलब
pick whichever one
किसी
you
को
like.
अगर अपने points जाने हो life पे
These
तो
pieces really do look
they
pretty.
can know.
Not like the ones you usually dig up. But how do we pick? Should we just grab one and go?
What should I choose? One or two? जल्दी बताओ गाइस।
Oh? You want me to decide? That is fine as well. If it were me, the answer would be simple.
Oh? And that would be...
I'll take them all, boss.
Oh, you act with such panache, good sir. I always knew you were not a man of ordinary caliber.
Oh, wait, boss! That one didn't count! We need to discuss it again! Hey! If we only need one for the
पॉइंट्स के आगे
ritual,
कुछ
aren't
भी
we wasting 3 times the more
आगे
if
भी
we
कुछ
buy them
लिखना
all?
तुम वो देख लो ना क्या बोलते हैं
Oh,
थोड़ा सा
Mora.
सेटिंग देख लो ना उसकी
It is as you say. I suppose I overlooked this particular aspect of the transaction.
Huh? How do you not think about Mora when buying things?
If one must always consider Mora before acting, then in
क्या
all
डलता है
things
मुझे
one is
पता नहीं
bound by
actually
Mora.
What?
हाँ
All Mora is currency, but not all currency is Mora.
What?
he's talking about economics
Is this how the rich live?
yeah
Well, he knows a lot about big money, but not a lot about big savings.
No need to waver. Even when I am constrained by Mora, I have ways of working around my limitations. Evaluating the quality of Noctilucous jade is indeed very tricky. Only after the item made using Noctilucous jade has taken shape will you be able to see whether it is up to par or not. If you return to those crafty merchants to quibble, they
It
will
is how
counter by
you
saying
live,
that your
Didi.
crafting bench is to blame, or that your heat control was
No.
poor.
Whoa! To think it's that easy to get cheated.
But there is a way to truly evaluate this jade, and a true insider would know it. A fool sees the pointer
I
and
prefer
misses the
savings
moon.
instead of
What does that mean?
If you point at the moon with your
wasting
finger,
money
a wise man knows that you are pointing at the moon, while a fool will only see the finger. The patterns,
but
the
मेरी सारी
facade,
savings मेरे
these are
इंटरनेट में
all
चल
the
जाती हैं
finger. Noctilucous jade is a mystical stone used to light up the darkness, and so its brightness is the important thing. It is the moon. Noctilucous jade of excellent quality would have superior pyroaffinity. In other words, the bluer and brighter the luster of the ore under high temperature, the higher its quality.
I didn't realize you were such an expert
I have imparted the priceless secrets of the jade trade to you. Now, all that's left is to put it into practice.
cloud बहुत चाहिए
Priceless, huh? Paimon's just sad that we might never be able to use it again.
मैं जा रहा दीदी बोट्स है
We're
मेरे
back to
okay
buy some
okay
rocks, boss. But can you
Provide
let us burn
them.
them first?
Burn them? You can't do that, my friends. If you were to do so, what would I have to sell? That would... well... fine. As you wish, then. How about this? I can take a small sample of all three. I'll take a bit of a loss. We'll count it as a friendly gesture.
Don't worry. I know the rules. As long as we can prove that it is good jade, you will not take a loss.
cloud बहुत चाहिए
All right. Take these as samples.
कैसा cloud
I've carved
ball?
them off with a knife and tagged them to boot.
Aren't these too thin? Even paper's thicker. No, even a bug's wings are thicker. These are almost see-through.
Stingy? I've already been very generous. Any more and you may as well have my neck.
But wouldn't something this thin go poof if we held it to the fire?
It can't be helped. Trying to deprive a merchant
अरे
of his profits
loud
would be
bot
like
है
forcing a
night bot
ravenous
की
wolf
तरह
to vomit up the
उसको
food in
ऐड
its
करना
stomach.
होगा अच्छा
Nonetheless,
The
under the right
night bot में नहीं है
conditions,
क्या ये
these
function
thin slices will serve.
What sort of conditions?
While we add the high temperatures using pyro, we can use hydro to reinforce it from within. This way, the samples will not disintegrate immediately.
Oh! Oh, sir, to think you
नहीं
were
इसमें
this
नहीं है.
learned.
Okay.
Thank you for your understanding.
Strictly speaking, asking for samples when we have not yet agreed to purchase the goods is unfair. Trade in Liyue must be based upon fairness.
Well, guess we just need to find a place to try this out. You mean at Wanmin Restaurant?
That would not do.
Oh, Paimon remembers. We once saw this. Now, let's pack those samples up and make them look...
Let's go. कहाँ है? भाई साहब इतना दूर पहुंचा दिया मुझे बताओ. वीडियो शेयर करो कैसे करते हैं. हाँ कर दो. I will add.
My family makes ornate umbrellas
But
that block neither
मैं नाइट
rain
बोर्ड
nor
देख रही
shine.
थी. उस पे
Their sole
टॉप
purpose
चैटर
is
पे
for
तुम ही थे.
decoration upon a wall.
It has been a long time since I last set foot in the Nation of Wind. A friend of mine from Mondstadt would always bring a few bottles of locally brewed dandelion wine whenever he came to visit me in Liyue. It must be said that the famed liquor of the land of pastorals is far better than Sumeru's
That's the pot! It looks like the hilly trolls are still using it. It's a bit impolite, but we gotta cut the line.
Rain outlines your fate. Give up. There is no escape. Illusion shattered.
There's still soup in here. These hilly trolls sure have big appetites.
Well, it's your lab
This
now.
soup looks like it could be used as our hydro-elemental protection. We're ready to go. Paimon will help remember. Use pyro to keep making the pot hotter until we get... Mr. Zhongli said that the shinier and bluer the ore gets...
क्या करना है मुझे? हेलो. अच्छा आग, शायद आग जलानी है मुझे.
Leave it to me. Whoa! That light came from the first Noctilucous Jade! Hilly trolls are surrounding us again! Were they attracted by the light? Such nosy neighbors! Let's take care of them and continue again after.
Now you shall perish. There is no escape. Insolent. Illusion shattered.
That light came from the second Noctilucous Jade, didn't it? More hilly trolls! They don't give up, do they? Looks like they're mad that we ruined their food!
फौरन पिन चार्ट को हाँ करती हूँ, रुक जाओ।
Oh, that's bright! Too bright! That was the third Noctilucous jade, wasn't it? It was so much shinier than the rest. Let's go with that one. Let's head back to the Jade Mystery to buy some jade, shall we?
हो गया क्या? और नहीं होगा क्या? पिन चैट को डिसमिस करने का ऑप्शन आ रहा है, लेकिन किसी चैट को पिंड के बम्प्स नहीं हुआ। करना नहीं, मैं तो बता रहा, कोई बात नहीं।
You're back, my friends. I've kept the goods for you. Which of them would you like?
I would like first.
Huh? No, it wasn't that one. Paimon remembers that it wasn't very bright. Think a bit harder. Huh? No, it wasn't. Think a bit.
Of course, the third
Exactly.
one.
That's
No problem. If you have your eye on this one, you can have it.
Then we'll take a box of the...
Done. All the same, and pardon me for asking, but I'm curious. Whatever do you need this much top-quality Noctilucous jade for?
I suppose it wouldn't...
Parting? Oh, dear. Oh, it's hard to believe. Even though it is said that when our Lord lost his way while going incognito in the city 200 years ago, it was a spoon from the Jade Mystery that he had used to sample the local delights. Alas, alas, all things must pass. Well, if this is to be used to say farewell to Rex Lapis, then I shall sell this to you at half the price.
Are you sure? You didn't want to even give us an inch before.
If not for our Lord's protection, this city wouldn't exist as it does now. No proprietor could earn money off such a thing.
I'm sure Rex Lapis will feel your sentiment, boss.
In the safe hands of the Liyue Qixing and good honest merchants such as yourself, I for one believe that Liyue will continue to prosper as it always has done.
So let's not get ourselves down.
All right. Thank you, my friends. What's with me getting all sentimental like this? I'll practically be giving away all my fortune at this rate.
Now that we've made our choice, let's take this Noctilucous jade back.
Hey, wait a minute. He said it was half price, not that we could leave without paying.
Oh, right. I'm sorry. I must have forgotten to do that too. Let me see. As I thought, I didn't bring any.
Any what?
Mora, my apologies. Another oversight on my part.
Oh, that won't do. This isn't some small sum. Oh, wait! Didn't Child give us some advice? That's a relief. Have a look, boss. Is it enough?
It's fine. Just enough for half price. Though, to be honest, it'd be all right even if the sum wasn't quite enough.
Well, it's settled then. Let's take this jade to Yujing Terrace. That's where we plan to hold the rite.
Look at you bossing everyone around. You didn't cough up a single Mora.
I will do my
अरे ये क्या बोलते, आयुष मेरे को बता रहा था कि यहाँ पे न्यू कैरेक्टर ले सकते फ्री में, फिर बता के दे गया कि कैसे ले सकते हैं, चला ही गया फिर। ऐसे गेम साउंड कम करो आप, अरे मैंने गेम साउंड कम की थी, मुझे लगा तुम लोगों को नहीं आ रही है तो फिर बढ़ा दिया मैंने। नहीं रहने दोगे, खेलने दो ऐसे। नहीं कम करो, अभी ठीक है, अभी मैंने कम करे है।
One Book House. Guess this is where we go to buy books in Liyue.
Feel free to look around.
We're looking for the Liyue volume of the Teyvat Travel Guide.
Sorry, dear. We stopped stocking that a very...
Yes.
But the Mondstadt volume was so
हम अभी ठीक
interesting.
है,
The thing
okay.
is, the author, it barely sold any copies. And the future...
Well, that's a shame. The Mondstadt volume was a good read, even just as an adventurer's diary.
The fact remains that I don't have it in stock.
Who's Ching the Ninth?
अभी खुद ही आएगा, देख फिर देखा
He's a
फिर
complete
पूछना।
grouch. But he was a regular customer here back when he lived in Liyue Harbor.
आ गया।
Did somebody say out of print books? Is there a chance that volume 6 of Legend of the Shattered Halberd is also in his collection? Apologies, my liege. Where are my manners? My name is Sing Cho, a humble literature enthusiast. who
अरे तुम
happened to
बोल
be
रहे
passing
थे
by.
कि that free
Since you
character
and I
मिल
are
रहा है,
both in
कहाँ
search
मिल
of
रहा है?
lost books, what say we travel together to Mount Jingsa and pay a visit to Chang the Ninth? My pleasure, fellow book lover.
Should we ask here if they have a copy of the Liyue volume of the Teyvat Travel Guide? It's super duper interesting.
मैं कहाँ है ये? लैंटर्न राइट इवेंट है जो कि अब खत्म हो चुका है। व्हाट? ठीक है भाई, तुमने लिया को कैरेक्टर? अरे कहाँ है ब्रो? वेयर इज इट? नहीं होगा, ये चढ़ना ही मुश्किल है। यहाँ से चढ़ जाती हूँ। जिस दिन बोला था उसी दिन था वो। अच्छा, मुझे पता ही नहीं था।
We can leave the jade here. I have already called for a jewelsmith to shape them into the implements that we... Ah, yes.
Guess we can't do anything else. Also, is this where we're doing the rite of parting?
Yes. I have already rented this location and have begun making preparations for the rite. That's right. The Liyue Qixing have acquiesced to using the same location.
But when something this big happened here, should suspects like
Oh,
us
अच्छा,
really be at the crime
okay.
scene? We might get caught by the Millilith. Although with that said, since we got back from Dway and Karst, none of those pesky Millilith soldiers have come chasing after us. Also, the, Rex Lapis vessel...
Traditionally, we call it the Exuvia.
Right! That's what it was called.
मुझे लगा मुझे जहाँ तक याद है जिस दिन तुमने बोला था उस दिन मेरे इवेंट पे नहीं था, तो मैंने कुछ किया ही नहीं।
One must think that they already have someone in mind. These things are for the authorities in Yujing Terrace to consider. Before the rite is conducted, the exuvia will be kept temporarily in the
Golden House?
the only mint in Liyue, which is to say the only mint in Tevat. All the mora that flows throughout the world is minted there.
Wow! Oh, no! Paimon wasn't
तो
thinking
बहुत
about
टाइम से
making
चल
the
रहा
hat.
था 1 week से
Paimon
ज़्यादा.
thinks it suits Mora. But why do you
अच्छा.
know this, Mr. Zhongli?
Since the rite of parting has the approval of the Qixing, it is a semi-official event. Perhaps each has their motives. But this in Liyue, where the god of contracts reigns, only contracts may not be betrayed. I, for one, have no issue with little maneuvers outside their remit. Well then, we should go and prepare
Hello
the
thought
perfumes used in
process,
the rite.
welcome to the stream. क्या हालचाल?
Where'll we get those? Do we buy them?
No. Perfumes
People
used
was
to honor the gods
never
must be
my
freshly
need.
concocted.
Perspectives
The
were
quality of the
thirds
silk
were
flowers
soul
we require
were
is also special.
people beyond
Silk
people
flower
were.
petals contain a fibrous
Nice.
material of good
How was
quality,
your day?
often used
It
in
was
bouquet
good. And
making.
how are you? I'm
The
good.
scent, however,
How's you?
is most elegant, and is especially suited for solemn events, like giving offerings to gods and adepti.
It's time for Zhongli's lectures on high society again.
Lol.
We shall not
I'm
speak
good.
of
That's
the
good.
details right now. Follow me. We shall go to the merchants to
How's
purchase our
everything going?
ingredients.
All good. What about yours? ये क्या चल रहा है? ये है Genshin Impact.
Why did they have to give me that transfer?
नीचे है क्या? क्या कर रहे हो? ये रहा बोलाई.
Hey, boss, do you sell silk flowers here?
Silk flowers? We certainly do. Which kind would you like?
Which kind? The good kind?
The best kind?
Remind Paimon what kinds there are again?
Ugh, you ignorant shoppers. Always coming in here with your stupid questions.
Oh, really?
Golden House Maiden, Valley Weaver, and Fate's Yearning. One of each to start with, if you don't mind.
My goodness, this gentleman is quite the connoisseur. You two must be his servants. Please refrain from any further attempts. Now then, please peruse
मैंने
at
तो
your
part 3
leisure.
खेला है.
Do let
खेल
me
लिया
know if you
Poppy
have
Play
any
Time का.
further
That's
thoughts.
good.
Silk flowers exhibit different properties based on how their environmental conditions differ from their ancestral habitat. Nevertheless, these are fine specimens, excellently preserved. Just look at the abundant foliage here, and these stamens, glamorous as a maiden of the Golden House. This strain is an evergreen, and mostly grows under complex hydrological conditions.
आजकल बड़े horror games खेल रहा है सूरज.
This variety thrives in any dark, damp location, often in large clusters. Morphologically, it is distinguished by the profusion of petals and densely packed stamens, though its powerful scent gives it away just as
अब
easily.
part 4 का वेट है. part
Lastly,
3
this
में
strain
कुछ
is quite
ज़्यादा
the
खास नहीं
recluse.
लगा.
Unlike its exuberant cousins, flowers and foliage are minimal, and when in season,
Main
possess a
character
subtle
कौन सा है
yet
तुम्हारा?
enduring scent.
This is my main
It was
character.
first discovered by the ancients when they scaled the mountains in search of the adepti. Silk flowers have all but disappeared from the wild today due to geographical changes over Liyue's history. Most are not grown by horticulturalists.
अकेला हूँ ना घर में इसलिए
A
कुछ भी
true
कर रहा हूँ.
connoisseur.
लॉल.
Most of that was news even to me.
I possess but a smattering of trivial knowledge. My traveler friend is the one to watch. They are on.
Oh, Mr. Zhongli, you're way too humble. So, which silk flower did you want anyway?
I'll take them all, boss.
Again?
How can I put this?
भाई बहुत
When
अमीरी
purchasing
झाड़ता है ये
products,
जोंगली.
it is natural to decide based on which singer has the most melodious voice. The same logic about this silk flower purchase is not. Perhaps you don't know. Like several other, but this is the only. Now that's it.
You forgot to bring money again?
LOL.
Zhongli.
If I may interject, did I hear you say that these flowers are to be an offering to the Lord of Geo himself?
Yes, in a sense.
Gosh, well, why didn't you say so?
मेरा मेन फो रेडियन है, जायो है,
This year's rite of dissension. It would be bad luck to say it out
और
loud, but I've been worried about our dear Lord ever
Zinkyu.
since. I'm worried that everything I've heard is true. Since these flowers will be used to glorify our
और सेकंड
Lord,
कैरेक्टर मैं
they're
बदलती रहती
free of
हूँ.
charge. Just don't forget to pass on my regards.
Are you serious?
पढ़ाई के अलावा
Why
लॉल.
wouldn't I be? I would be
पढ़ाई
nobody
तो
if
सबको
not
करनी
for
पड़ती है,
Rex Lapis.
मुझे भी करनी पड़ती है. But
If he hadn't written those poems in praise of my wares, they'd only be
सुबह
worth
पढ़
a
लेती हूँ
fraction
मैं.
of what I can say.
Huh. So much folklore here revolves around Liyue's deity making cameo appearances in support of...
Thank you, boss. I think I speak for all of us when I say that your generosity has.
Our skins? You were the one who forgot to bring money.
Please, it's the least I could do.
Hey,
So, now that we've got the flowers, how do we make the perfume?
Ideally, with the help of an expert. Unfortunately,
मैं दोपहर में
none of
पढ़ता.
my
अच्छा,
acquaintances have personal experience
मैं
in
तो
the art
सोच
of
रहा था
decoction.
तुम्हारा एग्जाम
Talk
नहीं है
about
क्या?
first world problems.
जब पता हो भी
Hence,
सकते
I
हैं, नहीं
need
भी
your
हो
help
सकते हैं.
by asking around in the city.
So this time we get to go around town looking for nice-smelling ladies to talk to? Paimon likes this job.
I will wait for you near the statue of the Seven.
Maybe we can find some good candidates at the Adventurers Guild. Let's ask Lan. She's master of the Liyue branch, right?
तेरे को कैसे पता है सूरज? I don't know.
Lan, we need to ask you for a favor.
I stopped accepting commissions a long time ago. Sorry, you two, but you'll just have to ask another adventurer.
Oh, it's not that kind of favor. It's just a teeny tiny thing.
Wow. Just wow. Do
Wow,
I look
just
like
wow.
the kind of girl who wears perfume to you? I think you're underestimating the kind of person I am.
Bro,
Well, Paimon
भाई
thinks
कितना
it's so
एटीट्यूड
amazing.
दिखा रही है.
So come on, Lan. What's your secret if not perfume?
अरे सब पता मेरे को दीदी.
Now that you
अच्छा,
mention it, yes, there is something. What is that scent? Oh, it must be from the Qingxin flowers I picked on the way back. I forgot I still had them with me.
Aha! The truth is out. Lan's got a soft spot for wildflowers.
No, they were for medicinal use only. Anyway, this is a pointless conversation. If you want to know about perfume, try talking to Qimei.
The fortune teller, right? Paimon remembers she smells pretty good. Thanks, Lan. See you around.
है बहुत ही लाइन का तो बहुत ही ज्यादा एटीट्यूड है.
Hello. How may I help?
ये आपको भी पता है कि मेरे को कहाँ से पता है? नहीं, मेरे को नहीं पता.
Perfume? I rarely think to use it, let alone about how to make it myself. That said, some of the cosmetics I use are scented. Perhaps that's the cause of this confusion. Since I usually set up my stall by the docks, I avoid perfume like the plague.
Because Celestia forbid those lusty sailors catch a whiff and come hunting for the source.
That's the worst thing Paimon's heard all day.
While we're on the subject, have you never heard anyone mention Yingar's homemade perfume?
Yinger?
आपको पता बस
Oh,
exactly
as in
नहीं
scent
पता
of spring, Yinger?
Yes,
कौन
that's her.
है
Many
हैं?
a rich family's daughter has gotten
सच
her to
में
make perfume for them. Apparently, her homemade product is better
ऐसे
than anything
पता
you'll find on the market.
Great! This is
अच्छा
just the intel we need. Finally, we're getting somewhere.
Torn to oblivion.
अरे मैंने अर्ट क्यों वेस्ट कर डाला मैंने अर्ट क्यों वेस्ट कर डाला
Well, hello. You found me at last. I've been waiting for you.
क्या पता
How did you
पता
know we
चल
were
रहा है
coming?
Oh,
कुछ
I
नहीं था
heard a
ऐसे ही
rumor
टाइम
about a
पास
couple who were snooping around town looking for a sweet-smelling lady. Actually, I was starting to worry you wouldn't find me. This is the ultimate test of my appeal, after all.
Snooping around? Why are you making it out like we're bad people?
What can I say? People love to talk. Maybe you ought to be more discreet in the future if you don't want word to get around. Relax. I know why you're here. You want to get your hand on my homemade perfume, don't you? What kind would you like? Three in one go. My goodness. You have extreme tastes for someone your age. Maybe the rumors I heard were true after all. You're on the... Is that the best you could come up with? Even if you were genuinely offering perfume to a deity, that doesn't explain why you'd need 3 kinds. Sorry, your story just doesn't hold water.
Zhongli was right. People don't remember this tradition anymore.
As one of my favorite poems goes, O cherry tree, begrudge not thy blossoms as they are deflowered in the spring, for come winter, even thy sturdiest wood shall wither.
That went over Paimon's head a little.
In short, I'm happy to help. Traveler, you can be my assistant, but you'd better make sure I'm the only person on your mind while you're hanging around with me.
guys please hit the like button यार 4 likes हुए यार
So, where is a good place? Where is that? Mondstadt? Somewhere closer to home will... I've had a word with Chef Mao. We can start work now. Are you ready to please me?
What did you say?
I meant make me proud, as my assistant. Obvious. Well, I'm setting up. You can go and fetch some...
ठीक है भाई तो जाना कहाँ है हेलो दवाई वाली भी तो समझे नहीं
This water will do nicely. Now, I need you to extract the silk flower essence using a crafting bench.
हाँ वो तो है पर कोई
Perfume
बोल
uses
कुछ
an
नहीं रहा है.
altogether different technique from alchemy. Here, let me teach you. Very carefully, take hold of the mortar and pestle. Gently does it. You need to keep your wrist firm so your hand doesn't slip. Now use your strong hand to Ooh, you're a natural, like a fish to water. Now take these and try it out on your... Don't forget to do all three. They look visually identical during the...
Try something new at the Wangmin restaurant.
Wow, this is some exquisite silk flower essence. On to the next stage. The essence is placed in... You must take care to control the heat during this process. If the temperature goes too high, it will affect the scent. So please, focus on controlling the heat. This is the final step. Don't waste a drop of that essence now. We want all of it in there. All three perfumes are ready, and you, my friend, were a wonderful assistant. A testament to the lengths you will go to for romance. Anyway, shall I give you a brief overview of each scent? It might just help you match the right scent to the right occasion.
Paimon wants to hear this.
This first one is sweet as candy, straight out of a fairy tale. Younger women will love it. The second one is for those with more refined tastes, the first choice for daughters of high society. Finally,
Hello
the
auntie,
third
welcome
one
to
has
the
a
stream.
soft
क्या
but
हाल
lingering
चाल?
scent, like a mist that
Sorry,
catches
मेरा
the
म्यूट था.
last light of dusk. Mature women adore this one. All clear? Don't get them mixed up now. You'll ruin the mood. Good. Be sure to come visit if you ever need help with anything, okay? I'll leave you with some
बढ़िया,
parting
that's
words.
good.
One who tries to sail 3 boats simultaneously should be careful not to go overboard. Come and hang out with me at Scent of Spring sometime, okay?
Let's take these 3 perfumes over to the Statue of the Seven. Mr. Zhongli's probably been waiting a while.
आप कैसे हो? मैं भी बढ़िया. मैं भी बढ़िया. चंगा चंगा. सब चंगा. जाना गया मैं स्टैचू.
We've brought the perfumes, Mr. Zhongli. Did we take too long? You were just staring up at the step.
Oh, you're back. Don't worry, I haven't waited long. Compared to the watch that Rex Lapis's statues have kept over Liyue.
Well, how can a person compete with a statue?
That is true. Well, have you brought the perfume?
3 sets and not one less.
Thank you both. Let us offer them up.
This is the first kind of perfume. Miss Yinger said this is the second kind. It's the third kind has a gentle
तबीयत
but
खराब है
lingering
नहीं मुझे
fragrance.
थोड़ा सा कफ है
Something like
और
a
कुछ
dusk
नहीं
mist. And it's a favorite of mature ladies. Oh, what was that? That's the one older ladies like, right? Does that mean that Rex Lapis is actually an older lady?
Perhaps. Perhaps. Rex Lapis has taken on countless forms. Perhaps that really was one of them.
What a shame. We only got to see the giant dragon form, and...
TWS मतलब
Let's hope the Cheesing can catch the real killer.
We can leave that to the authorities. Let us focus on the fond farewell for Rex Lapis.
So, we finished another step in our preparations. What's next?
Next, I would like the two of you to help me borrow the cleansing bell.
Cleansing bell?
At present, a friend of mine named Madam Ping is the...
Sure, but aren't you...
I have certain reasons why I cannot be there in person. Please, do this for me.
मुझे लगता है लड़ाई वगैरह हुआ है इसका Get well soon, okay. Thank you. Thank you. 500 kilometers. Uh-huh.
All things must change.
ये old lady और उसकी
Youngster, are you here to admire the flowers? But it's a shame. These glazed lilies have almost all wilted.
What happened to them?
Back in my day, people said that glazed lilies can read human hearts.
My God.
If they heard beautiful sounds like
मेरे को भी ऐसा चाहिए जो मेरा heart पढ़ सके.
they would also bloom joyfully. But if they heard too much wild gossip or slander, they would quickly wither away.
So that
कौन जीता बाद में बताना.
feel what's happening in Liyue?
Yes, the rumors of Rex Lapis's death are no small matter. Some say it was a Fatui plot. Others say that the Chising made it all up. And still others think that which lies in the deep is breaking free. This harbor is like a mountain of dry tinder. One spark, and the fire will consume us all. Well,
Me?
I shall say no more.
Yeah, me.
This old... that old trinket. I remember it being here with me, but I've grown old. I can't quite recall where it is exactly. An old friend of mine used to wear it on his person. Back when I was young, he saw me gazing at it often and gave it to me. But he told me then that if someone should come to borrow that bell, I should not be loath to
बोल रहा है
part with
कि
it.
ये हार
It has
गया.
been many years, and
अच्छा,
who knows
किससे
how
हार
many
गया?
times someone has come to borrow this bell. Still, though, I can't recall when it started. It's been a long time since... these old bones are...
That's right, Granny. We'll follow you back home and search for it ourselves. And, we can help with chores if you have to too.
All right,
जीत
children.
गया.
There is
किससे
no need
जीत
to
गया?
worry. I didn't place the bell very far away.
Do you live near here, Granny? Whoa, but this is Eugene Terrace. It's gotta be expensive.
Oh, an old lady like me can't afford to buy a place in this city. See this ceramic teapot? My entire household is in here.
Wow.
How does that work?
Oh, youngsters. I simply mean that the bell is somewhere inside this teapot, and you are quite welcome to borrow it. If you...
पता नहीं मेरे को टेस्ट करके बोल रहा है डीसी पर कि मेरे को मेरे यहाँ के बच्चे ने हरा दिया लॉल वीसीटी कुछ भी अपनी कहानी मेरे नाम पे बता रहा हूँ बाप रे माय गॉड ठीक है ये कर लो तुम लोग
Where are we? What just happened?
Youngsters, this is where this old woman keeps all her things. Quickly now, go fetch that bell.
Whoa! That sounds like Granny's voice. So, this is her teapot? What's going on?
Oh dear, so many cobwebs. It seems I really haven't cleaned it in a long while. Sorry to trouble you children. Please help an old lady clean up.
No one escapes my sight. No, my sword.
हाँ भाई तेरे टाइटल नहीं दिया स्टोरी भाई इसको रिचार्ज होने में बहुत टाइम लगता है मुझे इसका रिचार्ज बढ़ाना पड़ेगा
Ring cutter. Illusion shattered.
इससे वन विश में कैरेक्टर कैसे निकालूं टिप्स देना तो मैं कैसे टिप्स दूँ मेरे तो ऐवे ही निकल गए हाँ
Notice? The cobwebs were made of elemental energy. How long has it been since Granny last swept this place?
No escape. Shine down.
ना
Illusion shattered. Now you shall perish.
आ गया ये गिर गया क्या हेलो हाँ ये टी पॉट के अंदर क्या क्या भर रखे हैं
With such a special teapot and the cleansing bell? Do you think this old Granny could also be an adeptus?
ट्राई ज़रूर करना, बहुत अच्छी गेम है। कौन सी? ओहो, ये क्या इतने सारे। ओह ब्रो,
Evil conquering! Useless! Here! Worthless!
There is no escape.
अरे भैया मेरे को एम्बर लेनी पड़ेगी।
Let it rain.
Shine down. There is no escape. Shine down.
गई मैं। I don't have much.
Illusion shattered.
बैकपैक से कुछ खाना पड़ेगा, नहीं तो मैं गई। और
Know my sword.
Time to act.
Shine down.
आप भूल भी गए, अभी तो बताया मुझे। मैं भूल जाती हूँ कभी कभी।
Illusion shattered.
लेवल 30 अब मैं कैरेक्टर लेवल और बढ़ा पाऊंगा। अच्छा मेरे को अभी कैरेक्टर लेवल रेडियंट शोगन का बढ़ाना है।
Torn to oblivion. There is no escape. Remove all obstacles.
उफ ब्रो,
Rain outlines your.
अब क्या कर रहे हैं?
How many levels does this teapot have? It
सीरियसली
would be nice if we had one of these too. Or at least we wouldn't have to camp outside.
पहुंच गई क्या मैं? एक तो
Oh, you found it. Youngsters are so quick on their feet.
हाँ ओनली
Now,
यूपी
let me see.
बढ़िया है पर परेशान
All right, that'll
हो
do.
जाओगी कैसे?
Come on out now, children.
परेशान हो जाऊंगी मैं ना। मैंने कंप्लीट कर ली भाई, कब की। ओनली
Oh, in and out in no time. An adeptus. Oh, as to whether I am one or not, child. Sure.
Paimon kinda knows what you mean. Don't you think it's weird? Something's just happened to Rex Lapis and then—
Oh, don't be silly. Liyue Harbor has been through a great deal
सही
in
में
its
तेरे को
history.
बिलीव नहीं क्या?
In that time, it has seen the departure of countless
इतनी फेक
adepti.
जितनी पकड़
But no matter what,
पकड़ है.
we have always performed the rite of parting first before any other matters. To cry, catch the murderer at the top of one's lungs, but ignore the rite of parting. That, to me, is what is wrong-headed. Now that you have come to borrow the bell, I guess that perhaps an old friend of mine has finally decided to take matters into their own hands. So, why would I be unwilling to lend you the bell?
Hey! It belongs to Granny! We're supposed to return what we borrow!
Oh, let you keep it. You really are a frank child. If you want it, you can keep it. But this bell gets homesick sometimes. Who knows? It might find its way back into these old hands. Well, you must have things to do. Since you have the bell, you should return. Oh, and do tell the person who sent you that if they have time, they can come over for tea. I don't have much to offer, but you can always count on an old lady for a pot of tea.
We will! Thanks, Granny!
अच्छा.
It seems... Let's just...
No, my sword!
Indeed, this is the cleansing bell. Let's place the perfume we've prepared inside. Of course. How...
That's suspicious. But if you don't want to talk about it, we won't pry. Oh, yes! That old granny asked us to tell you something. If you have the time, you can come over for tea. I don't have much to offer, but you can always count on an old lady for a pot of tea.
That tone does not suit you. Still, her teapot is indeed very good. There are none better for brewing tea. When a suitable time arrives, I'll bring a spot of fine tea and pay her a visit.
So what's the next step in our preparations?
Next, we need to purchase kites.
Wow. अब kites का क्या करेगा?
Are you taking us kite flying? Is this our break time?
No. Kites are children's toys, yes. But they also play various symbolic roles in Liyue's rituals.
दीदी मेरे को कुछ बताओ जिससे मैं भी अपना गेम प्ले रिकॉर्ड कर पाऊँ जिसमें FPS या फ्रेम ड्रॉप ना हो गेम खेलते हुए. हाँ इसलिए तो मैं तुम्हें बोली न्वीडिया का जो है. तो कौन सा तुम्हारे पास ग्राफिक कार्ड है? ये लो काइट्स के दुकान पे आ गए.
Ah, sir, you're here. The 7 kites you asked for have been made to order. Would you like to take them now?
इंटेल का?
Yes, thank you.
Mindset welcome. Mind please welcome to the stream. क्या हालचाल? Good evening. Good evening.
In the early days, we used to get orders from people of all walks of life.
Well, this is Mr. Zhongli from the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, so he's probably well versed in all these walks of life. We've talked about a whole bunch of things while traveling with him. He seems to know Liyue's favorite topics, money and government, really well, but he likes talking about less useful topics instead.
Well, that's because I prefer to share fun things with you.
Children's toys are very fun things, that's for sure. I enjoy watching the children at play as much as anyone else, but there is more to it than that. Finely crafted toys are well loved by children, but this craft itself has been honed over thousands of years, and there is meaning behind that. I have made kites in Liyue for 40 years, and I am intimately familiar with the forms passed down from my ancestors. The meaning of these 7 kites is far from banal.
Indeed. These are decorations
ये
used
वीडियो
in the
का ही
rite of
मैंने
party.
रिकॉर्ड ये
7 kites
देखा है
represent 7.
रिकॉर्डर बट इंटेल का मुझे नहीं
I took
पता.
the liberty
I'm
of
also in
coloring
the story
outside the
stage.
lines
Oh,
when doing
अभी
the
इतनी जल्दी
insignia of the
यहाँ पहुँच
animal
गई.
archon.
Yes.
As for the kite that honors the Geo Archon, one must follow the contract given right down to the last letter. These patterns are ancient, and you can also find them in the Golden House.
Same मैं भी. That's
I
good.
once heard that name before. Huh?
The design of this kite displays a firm grasp on the cyclicality
सब
and
एक ही
eternity
story
so
करेगा.
dear to the Electro Archon. These markings of tree and leaf pay due honor to wisdom and the passage of time. All this on a single kite. True justice flows across the surface of the waters. War rages like a flame, as does that which the Cryo Archon once.
Cryo Archon. Okay. Yes, these details are masterfully done.
These details are masterfully done.
The compliments of a learned
इंटेल का वो
man
ग्राफिक
truly
कार्ड
are pleasant.
नहीं
Well
होता
then,
वैसे.
Granny Shan, I shall take these back
इंटेल
with
का
me.
तो प्रोसेसर होता है
As for
जहाँ
the
तक मुझे
payment.
पता है.
Well, allow me.
कोई मेरे वर्ड ज्वाइन करता है तो मैं उससे कमीशन करवा लेता हूँ. वो आज कोई नहीं आया पर
No way. I was just passing through. I see Mr.
मेरे
Zhang
को
Li's the same
तुम्हारा
as
वो
ever.
वाला एरिया
When
खुला है
paying,
क्या?
well,
मुझे
when getting
चाहिए
others to pay
रेडियन
for
के
him,
लिए.
he neither looks at the price
तुम्हारा
tag nor
लेवल
his
कौन सा
wallet.
है लूफी?
He knows a great deal about money and about the trials of the common man. He just doesn't consider
मेरा
poverty to be something that could
4i5
ever happen
Pro
to
है.
him.
अच्छा.
Or perhaps you could say that he cannot imagine himself lacking money.
How has he not died of hunger?
30. Oh.
Child, you are as fond
तब
of
तो
jokes
मैं
as
नहीं
ever.
आ सकती तुम्हारे
Well then,
वर्ल्ड पे.
Since we've purchased our kites
अच्छा
for our
वर्ल्ड लेवल
incident,
2 है.
there's no need to take a break
तब
before
शायद आ
moving to
सकती
the
हूँ
next
मैं.
step in our preparations. The
मतलब
rite of
मुझे
party
पता नहीं है
requires
बट
helping hands as well as
शायद
materials.
आ सकती हूँ.
We should be able to
Because
find
मेरा
some
भी
people
वर्ल्ड
near the
2 है.
harbor.
Oh, by the way, take this bag of money. You probably won't want to let Zhang Li do the bargaining, if you know what I mean.
कितने FPS आते हैं सूरज?
Seems I missed out on some interesting information. I suppose I'll just have to find a more opportune moment next time.
A huge bag of Mora.
Hiring help? Sure. But let me just say first that I'm a reserve member of the
वो
Adventurers Guild.
एरिया में
I
बहुत
take adventuring
आगे
commissions,
जाना
but I don't do anything clerical.
जाना
Adventure. Venturing
आगे
into the
जाना
mountains to capture a
पाजा
few crystal flyers
पाओगी.
seems adventurous enough.
FPS चेक तो नहीं करना.
That's not hard. Almost a bit too easy for a reserve adventurer. Never mind. I'll only charge you 15,000 Mora. What say you?
A most fair price.
A pleasure doing business with you.
वैलोरेंट में एफपीएस चेक नहीं होते तुम्हारे? I mean ऊपर नहीं आते?
A full day of odd jobs at Eugene Terrace. No problem. 25,000 per day. A fair trade, yes?
Whoa, that's expensive. Could you give us a bit of a discount on account of the whole Hero of Mondstadt thing?
Hero of Mondstadt?
Well, you may never have heard of this hero, but it seems you've heard of Mora nonetheless.
That's too little. Hardly a fair price. This is too little. I'd consider it if it was a bit higher.
Bro, कितना चाहिए तुझे?
This price will do. No loss to me for a day's work.
सेटिंग में जाके देखो, वहाँ पे मिल जाएगा तुम्हें। एफपीएस पे टेक्स्ट ओनली कर दो। ये है कहाँ? अच्छा लोअर है क्या? और भी लोअर। अच्छा भाई अब भी हुआ ना बात?
Oh, help? Sure.
मैं लेवल 3 है अभी देखा।
Always put in 100% effort into
डिवाइस
everything I
सेटिंग
do.
नहीं,
Of course.
वैलोरेंट की
there'll be a
सेटिंग।
premium if you want me to give 110. So what's the job?
Let me see. We are still missing some...
No problem. That'll be 20,000 mora for a single trip. How does that sound?
Done.
This is all you got? Child? No. He's putting up the money? Oh, still no. How about this? Let's make a trade. I'll take what you're offering right now. Get me a single Chinkson flower, and I'll
Guess we've got no choice.
Have you brought the good? Hey, that's pretty good. With this Chinkson flower, I should be able to pat.
All finished then? Splendid. Any leftover cash is yours to keep. A favor for the Fatui should never go unrewarded.
You think you can buy us off with some loose change? No way! Paimon demands to know when the next payment is coming!
Well, how does this sound? You give me the information I need, and maybe I'll leave the Northland Bank's vaults open and unattended.
Okay.
What info do you need? Huh. Does that mean you know what he's after? Yikes! You're right! Signora!
You both need to calm down. I don't know what's gotten into you. Just what is this about? The atmosphere got so tense all of a sudden.
Guys, please chat करते रहो यार। 4 की watching है यार, please chat करो।
Next, we need some everlasting incense. For this, we need to go to Boo Boo Pharmacy, the finest pharmacy.
Boo Boo Pharmacy.
Is everything okay?
Everything is fine. I was just informing them that they need not return the surplus Mora. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must be going.
Paimon definitely felt like Child wasn't happy with us just now.
Where is that?
Welcome to Boo Boo Pharmacy.
Huh? Did you hear that? Where did it come from?
The reception, it seems.
How about you go check it out, and Paimon will bring up the rear.
What? Oh, कितनी छोटी है यार, कितनी क्यूट भी है.
Oh, there you are. But you can't even reach the counter. Ah, Paimon thinks you might be right. Look at the talisman on her forehead.
Welcome to Boo Boo Pharmacy. Once upon a time, Chi-Chi died. Then, Chi-Chi was saved by the Adepti. Now, Chi-Chi is a zombie.
Something like this would be unimaginable in Mondstadt.
Hello, little girl. Do you sell everlasting incense here?
Excuse me, sir. Did you bring your prescription?
Surely no prescription is needed to purchase everlasting incense. It's not a controlled substance.
Chi-Chi can get your medicine, but only if you show Chi-Chi your prescription.
Zombies are limited to acting within the confines of their orders. And somehow in this case, the zombie issues her own orders to herself. My dear Chi-Chi, we didn't bring a prescription, I'm afraid. But we do hope that you can still help us find some everlasting incense.
Okay, then.
How did you manage that?
But Chi-Chi helps you. You help Chi-Chi. Only fair.
Since when do customers need to do favors for customer service staff?
Never mind. Just think of it as a peer-to-peer transaction. That way everybody wins.
Zombie का इतना attitude है ना भाई.
The art of the deal is simply about victory via mental gymnastics.
Go to Mount Tianheng, find the Guizhong Ballista, and hunt a cocoa goat. Please.
Guizhong Ballista. I have heard of this device before. It's a kind of crossbow turret, installed on Mount Qinheng by an adeptus in the distant past. An early mechanical device. Located in Qianheng Pass, it was designed to automatically fire at large monsters.
Mr. Zhang Li really knows Liyue inside out.
Apparently not quite. This is the first I have ever heard of the
Cocoa goat.
The cocoa goat is a legendary animal, an adeptabeast.
Did you want to add anything else, or...?
No, just that the cocoa goat is a legendary animal, an adeptabeast. What it looks like, don't know. Where to find it, don't know either. Where it came from, also don't know.
Very well then. Let's start by investigating near the Guizhong Ballista. Perhaps we will find some clues.
What the heck is a cocoa goat?
That we have to search. I'm on. इसे भी यहीं आना था। बट मुझे कोको बोट मिलेगा कहाँ?
Rain outlines your.
Where is coco boat?
Rain outlines your face.
कोई बैग। हेलो अकीरा, वेलकम बैक। यहाँ है क्या ऊपर?
It's huge! Paimon can totally believe it took an Adeptus to build this. But how do you operate this thing? Just think how much strength you would need.
It is currently inoperable in any case. This device is broken.
Aw, what? It broke?
After millennia of wear and tear, even Adepti contraptions are difficult to maintain.
अरे यार,
What are we gonna do?
तो बहुत कम
Mr.
है।
Zhongli, use your unlimited high society note.
तब कैसे
You
होगा
almost make it
सूरज?
sound like I'm
कुछ
some
भी
sort
तुम
of
डाउनलोड
bourgeois
करोगे तो वो
parasite
फिर
whose
और लो
only
हो
utility
जाएगा।
lies in providing quaint pieces
कितना है
of
फिर
trivia
भी?
on demand. That said, let me think for a
दीदी
moment.
अकीरा,
Ah, yes. Spare parts were made for the Guizhong ballista when
Where's
it was first
Akira?
built, in case it was damaged in battle.
Oh, sorry.
As I recall, there is a military supply post from that
Sorry.
period somewhere inside the pass.
अरे नाम चेंज
If we
कर लो
can
ना
retrieve
तुम
the
अपना।
spare parts from where they are stored, we may be able to repair the Guizhong ballista.
60
One just needs
FPS
to
वही तो
understand the
60
basic working
FPS मैच
principles
जा
of the
रहा।
device.
तब तो होने से रहा।
What you're saying is
एक
that you
ग्राफिक कार्ड
actually
लगा लो, लैपी है
understand the
क्या?
working principles?
I have a smattering of knowledge on the topic. With the parts in hand, I could at least tinker with it.
इससे अभी हीट भी हो रहा, मे बी इस वजह से तो नहीं। 60 आ रहा है, वेट में आता है 1 मिनट। ओके, करना क्या मुझे इसमें? आता मैं नेम चेंज करके अब। ओके, हाँ हाँ ज्वाइन कर सकते हो।
Where is that supply post? Here, post.
हेलो जयंत, वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम। क्या हाल चाल?
Take them. I have no need.
अब कहाँ जाना है? रिपेयर हो रहा है।
These parts look useful. One moment. I will try to repair the device. It is done. The Guizhong ballista is more intricately designed than I thought.
Ooh! Now how do we turn it on?
It's easy enough. We simply need to do this. Look, it even has a scope.
Over here we have nothing. And over there, more nothing.
Hey! Just what do you think you're doing? So you fixed up this turret because you're planning to do what, exactly?
Not a turret. A Guizhong ballista. Also, kindly state your name before you ask a question. It's just good manners.
Ha! Are you blind or something? You're looking at the leader of the treasure hoarders, old man. This area is supposed to be chock full of hidden treasures, but you can't get anywhere near them with this thing keeping watch.
मेरी आवाज़ आ रही है ना?
Mechanical device, but trust me, it's got a mind of its own.
नहीं, बैक हीटिंग की वजह से तो लो नहीं आ रहा है प्लीज। नहीं, हीटिंग की वजह से नहीं होता ये।
Lives to disarm it, which amazingly we managed. And then we turn our backs for 2 seconds, and you've already gone and repaired it.
Okay.
The next thing you'll be repairing is your faces, and that's if you get out of this alive.
Tut tut. Vandalizing the legacy of an adeptus for selfish gain. Disgraceful behavior. It is not we who need reprimanding, but you.
Illusion shattered. Shine down. Know my sword. There is no escape.
चेंज होगा? क्या चेंज होगा? नहीं चेंज होगा। नेम ना चेंज होगा। एक नीचे है क्या? ये रही।
Illusion shattered. Shine down.
एक और एनिमी रहेगा। कहाँ है वो? शायद।
There is no escape.
3 जने और रहेगा। अरे यार
Rain outlines your fate.
Illusion shattered.
but यहाँ नहीं हुआ चेंज
Shine down.
I hope we find long-lost ancient literature.
मेरे को वापस चलना पड़ेगा लगता है
No, my sword.
Illusion shattered. There is no escape.
Such a pain.
Shine down. Inazuma shines eternal. Illusion shattered.
नहीं हो रहा हो सकता है कि थोड़ा देर बाद ये ग्लिच हट जाए बिकॉज कभी कभी होता है ग्लिच
Shine down.
Rain outlines your fate.
There is no escape.
You're open.
Illusion shattered.
लगता नहीं भैया बोले थे कि 120 150 तक आता पड़े
Shine down.
Should replace my hammer.
Torn to oblivion.
These little lights
सर्विस
didn't know
करवा
who they
लो
were messing with.
Troubling ourselves over this rabble is not worth the time.
Oh yeah, that. So we've got
A search using the Guizhong ballista revealed no significant life forms nearby, save for the usual wildlife. What's more, a contraption built using Adeptus technology should have no trouble detecting an Adeptabeast, as Chi-Chi put it.
which means Paimon wouldn't go that far. We did something positive, right?
We won't solve anything while standing here and racking our brains. Let's return to Boo Boo Pharmacy, explain that we could not find a cocoa goat, and review our next step.
Good idea. We did our best, and that's what counts.
बट मुझे नहीं लगता सूरज के पास ग्राफिक कार्ड है तो इसके वजह से हो सकता है कि उसको दिक्कत आ रही है
Clear skies can do nothing to hide the brilliance of lightning. Divine bolts can strike even in the absence of rain. Do you see that tree? Wait, you understand? So,
Demonstration is not required. Good.
इंटेल का ग्राफिक कार्ड मैं पहली बार सुन रही हूँ.
Forgive us. We were unable to fulfill our end of the contract.
What a disappointment. Don't worry about it. But I feel very disappointed.
वो जो पहले आते थे. ओह अच्छा.
Why does Paimon feel so guilty?
Cocoa goat milk is tasty. So tasty. Much better than normal goat milk. Only an Adeptabeast could make such tasty milk. I'm sorry. I have a poor memory. I cannot remember the name of the milk. That's why I wrote it down. Where did I put it? Ah, here.
This is the
disappointment
character.
Coconut.
I owe you both an apology. I hastily agreed to what appeared to be an equitable agreement with this zombie child, when perhaps I should have undertaken further due diligence.
Never mind, Zhongli. You didn't know. As the Liyue proverb goes, all things are random and, so how are you supposed to predict anything? Literally no one could have seen this coming.
Excuse me, everyone. Did Chi-Chi say a bad thing?
Oh, sorry, but Paimon's gonna leave the job of shattering this poor kiddo's world to you.
एक मिनट गाइस, मैं 5 मिनट के लिए एफके हूँ. ठीक है. तब तक ये स्टोरी सुनो तुम लोग.
Impossible.
थोड़ा टाइम दे दो.
Seems Chi-Chi took this pretty hard.
हेलो हेलो, मेरी आवाज़ आ रही है? डिलीट ही कर दूंगा चैनल को। छोड़ो यार, मुझे तो 60 FPS आ रहा है। तो पूरा मेरा 5000 सब्स थे उस चैनल पे। वो सपना सपना ही रह गया। ये कौन है?
Someone learnt a valuable life lesson today, then. Thank you all for looking
लो आ
after
रही,
me,
हेलो।
Chi-Chi.
अब ठीक
Might
है?
I ask who?
Ah, how rude of me. I'm Baiju, boss of the Boo Boo Pharmacy.
I meant that Chi-Chi was the boss. Turns out it's some wacko who wears medicinal ingredients around his neck. What a sorry state of affairs. They
हाँ
say
सही
our
है।
mascot is
ओके।
even more of a simpleton than Chi-Chi. Ah! The medicine... The snake is speaking! I prefer to stay silent, but faced with strangers, I must speak, lest you mistake me for an escapee from the medicine cabinet, for I am a living, breathing serpent!
Don't mind Chung Sheng. She's a good girl, really.
बेसु।
As for you three,
यही
criminal
लिया है ना
chaos
तुमने?
causing with Chi-Chi aside, what business brings you
बेसु।
here?
Do you sell everlasting incense in this fine establishment?
Everlasting incense? Why, of course we do.
Whew, at last! Things are finally starting to come together.
3 million mora. Top quality. Guaranteed.
You might as well just rob the Golden House! Oh, but the chasing have taken it over for now. Security will be tighter than usual.
3 million. An innocuous number in and of itself, though practically speaking, it could be a hard sum to come by.
It's a crazy number. We'd never be able to make that much mora. And as for Mr. Zhongli, he's around 3 million short.
Nice, Rishi.
This is correct.
What are we gonna do? Is this the part where we go crawling back to child?
Coco Goat! Coco Goat! My sides hurt. Oh my goodness. I cannot believe you fell for that.
Hey, less laughter, more sympathy.
I'm almost in tears over here. Thank you. That was the best laugh I've had in a long time. In return, I'm more than happy to sort out this mess you've managed to get yourselves into. Excuse me, sir. Dr. Baiju, isn't it? Truly honored. I'm Child, one of the Fatui Harbingers. Forgive my audacity, but I see a great many opportunities for us to collaborate in the future. If Boo Boo Pharmacy needed a stable supply of, say, coconut milk, the Fatui could help by setting up a robust and speedy distribution network.
Strange. I knew the Fatui infiltrated businesses with seductive deals, but so much fuss over coconut milk?
Coconut milk. Baiju, quick. Chi-Chi wants coconut milk.
Chi-Chi wants
Ah, yes, of course, Chi-Chi. Anything you
coconut
want.
milk.
Thank you, child. I look forward to a successful collaboration in the future. I can give you a discount on that everlasting incense, too. Let's say 2,990,000 more.
That's like zero difference from 3 million.
2,990,000. Also an innocuous number in and of itself, though practically speaking, it is a whole 10,000 less than the original sum of 3 million. Well, now that this is settled, we must head back to Yujing Terrace. Mr. Child, Dr. Baiju, little Miss Chi-Chi, see you soon.
That lot is an absolute riot. Honestly, I can't remember the last time I laughed so hard. So, you've been eavesdropping, I hope? What have I missed?
Yes, Master Child. They spoke of the Qixing taking the Golden House.
Well, well, well. Ningguang and her Qixing cronies. What else would they be hiding in the Golden House? if not the exuvia.
ये इसके जासूस है क्या?
I apologize, but I warned you, didn't I? As the old Leo saying goes, the walls have ears.
जी, okay. हाँ यार, this is not good. राइडिंग बिल्ड देखिए ना, कहाँ पे? क्या चाहिए राइडन के लिए? राइडन के लिए मुझे चाहिए ये स्टॉर्म बीट्स और ये फ्रूट चाहिए मुझे। अमाकुमा अमाक्यूमो अमाक्यूमो और ये भी चाहिए मुझे ओल्ड हैंड गार्ड। इसके लिए तो बहुत कुछ ही चाहिए। साइन मुझे ये कैरेक्टर भी थोड़ा सा असेंड करना होगा, इसके लिए भी मुझे ये चाहिए क्लींजिंग हार्ट। और कौन सा हम इसका लेवल अप कर सकते हैं, कोई फ़ायदा नहीं है जिनसे उसको लेवल अप करना चाहिए मुझे। बट इसका ये कॉन्स्टलेशन तो है मेरे को। She is a great support. Which one?
Well, as it stands, we've hired helpers, and we've acquired the everlasting incense. The completion...
Whoa! Finally!
Well,
She's a bow character.
have you gained anything from our adventure so far? Odd. Which is it, I wonder? The questions that such travels raise are ever so complicated. Well, I'll leave you to ruminate over it yourself. As to remuneration for your help, I've decided to treat you to a meal. Oh, yes, don't worry. I will remember to bring the Mora this time. Tonight, I shall take you both to an old hole-in-the-wall, praised throughout Liyue.
Hole in the wall? As in a cool restaurant?
Indeed. Let us meet near the harbor, at third round knockout.
May the Lord of Geo protect you and fortune find you.
The world remains
कितना महीना पड़ेगा मुझे? Current time, wait until. तो मुझे कितना ये करना है?
But human life is like the dew at dawn.
18. कोई है क्या here?
Bubble. Passing through water. Transitory.
RAPOO is a businessman. मैं थका हुआ हूँ
You're here.
आज.
There's no need to order. I've already done so. Third round knockout is not for lightweights, like those taverns
इसलिए
in
नहीं
Mondstadt.
कर रहा हूँ. क्या
Here,
नहीं कर रहा?
the owner does not take such unorthodox orders as fruit juice.
क्या कर रहे आज ऐसे?
I ordered some wine-fermented sweet rice balls for you, if that counts.
If it is to your liking, dear customers, I shall continue the tale of Lady Ningguang's Jade Chamber.
Hey, there's even a storyteller here! Great atmosphere!
Besides fine wine, the excellent ambiance is the reason why this place is so well loved. But when I say ambiance, I refer to a different sort from the one the Tevat travel guide uses to judge other establishments.
As you all know, high above the land of Liyue lies a pavilion in the clouds, a palace in the mist. What does it mean to have all-seeing eyes? This, my friends, Lady Ningguang's masterwork that bridges earth and sky.
It's only 8 legs.
The weather is clear, and you gaze down from the deck on the world below. Behold, the glorious sights of Liyue Harbor, stretching out far and wide. They say that when Lady Ningguang ponders important affairs, she retreats to her jade chamber with none but her 3 closest confidants in tow. Why brings she these trusted 3 to sift through sources, dig through documents, looking for information? Piece by piece, facts and figures paint a picture on the walls of the chamber. But well before the wall is filled, Lady Ningguang's mind is made up. Having made her call, she has every last document shredded, and whoosh, she scatters the shavings out her window. Ah, look at them, how they billow in the wind like a sudden swirling blizzard. As the fragments fall,
कब तक
traces
आएगा?
of text
Minecraft
flicker before the eyes
थोड़ा
of the
डाउटफुल
merchants
लग रहा है मुझे,
like ink
मैं
stains
बनाऊंगी
of white
जरूर
snow.
Minecraft.
The saying goes,
कोको
rarest treasures in the
गानियो
land
आ गई.
are the words brought by
ये
her
चार तो
paper
अनलॉक है.
stone.
हाँ
For
आपके
the words of
पास
the Tianquan have the
हाँ
power
अनलॉक
to
है
move
बट इसकी
mountains.
स्टोरी बता रहे हैं.
All throughout the land know it.
फोर स्टार कैरेक्टर है. यस.
These are but scraps of paper, and yet they guide Lady Ningguang's hand. Such is their value. Merely grasping one or two of them will surely gift you a fragment of her wisdom. Enough.
Tianquan Ningguang. Feels like we're
इसका
hearing
भी
this name a
शॉर्ट
lot.
डालूंगी
Many
मैं.
locals talk about her. The Fatui hate her. She's most likely the one who hid the exuvia, and we saw her at the rite of dissension. Huh. Paimon wonders what sort of person she is.
At last I have found you. You who returned from Jueyun Karst.
Who's there?
Wait, I am not with the Millilith, nor am I here to claim your bounty. However, I am an emissary of the Liyue Qixing. My name is Ganyu, secretary at the Yuehai Pavilion, and I have come specifically to meet you.
ये है NIXY. ये भी वैनिश में निकाला नहीं. मैं हाँ ये नहीं. एक्चुअली ये 2 विश पे निकले.
Well, in concrete terms, I am the corporate secretary for the Qixing. At the moment, I am serving as Lady Ningguang's special emissary.
Ningguang sent you? We were literally just talking about her.
My apologies, you who have
Yes,
returned from
that is
Jueyun
right.
Karst.
Okay.
I am duty-bound and cannot extend my courtesy to you in full. But I have with me a letter from Lady Ningguang. She extends a formal invitation to you in her capacity as Tianquan. She invites you to her palace in the sky.
An official invitation?
Lady Ningguang said this. Invite her to come here. I wish to meet her. At the Jade Chamber, together we shall snip every one of these entwining dark threads.
And with that, the emissary who called herself Ganyu just disappeared. But we've received an invitation from the Liyue Qixing. Paimon still can't believe we'll be meeting people that have way more money than Paimon could ever count. We should be...
An invitation to visit the Jade Chamber is a rare honor indeed. You'd best be on your way now. But don't forget about the rite of parting. Once you've finished at the Jade Chamber, meet me at Dihua Marsh.
Don't worry, we won't forget. Dihua Marsh. We'll see you there.
सब चलेगा क्या? Quest completed. अभी बस वर्ल्ड क्वेस्ट रह गया है. ओके. ये कौन सी क्वेस्ट है? अच्छा ये सारे वर्ल्ड क्वेस्ट है. किस्मत तो है NIXY सही में 2 विश में. अब वर्ल्ड लेवल अप करना होगा. वर्ल्ड लेवल अप नहीं करना चाहती क्योंकि अभी कैरेक्टर लेवल अप नहीं है मेरे. सारे नीचे हैं क्या? नहीं 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 एकदम नीचे नहीं जाना था भाई. करना क्या इसको? ये कौन है? निकाशा. आपको एआई फूड लेवल अप नहीं नहीं होगा तो गाइस, नहीं होगा, हो पाएगा। ओके, मैं कर लूँगी। इसको करना क्या है? What we have to do in this? Collect the spirit orb. है, कैसे कलेक्ट करूँ इसको?
Illusion shattered.
कभी नहीं कि ये क्वेस्ट नहीं है शायद। हाँ, नहीं तो है। तुम्हारे वर्ड में को देखती हूँ कैसे करते हैं। आई मीन रिक्वेस्ट टू विजिट। नहीं हो पाऊंगी। मिनिमम वर्ल्ड लेवल 3 चाहिए ज्वाइन करने के लिए। चाहिए तो अभी मेरे को क्या करना है मुझे नहीं पता। इसको करने के लिए मुझे क्या करना होगा? कुछ अच्छा वहाँ कुछ दिख रहा है मुझे कुछ
The mortal
Shit.
plane, a fleeting dream.
हाँ कुछ हुआ क्या मैप पे दिखा तो रहा जाओ वहाँ मछली कैसे बन गई अरे वो इसमें मछली बन जाती है बट इसको क्या कर मुझे कुछ समझ नहीं आ रहा है इसका स्किप मार लो है स्किप मार लो
No, my sword.
कुछ और करो क्या मुझे कुछ समझ नहीं आ रहा बिल्कुल भी इसमें क्या होना है मुझे कुछ ये कौन है हाँ,
Shine down.
रेडियंट का लेवल 50 है ना नहीं 40 इसलिए तो मुझे वो चीज़ें चाहिए जिसकी वजह से मैं 50 कर पाऊँ कैसे होगी सेक्शन आइटम तो What? Good night. Good night, Rishi. कैसे मिशन था ये अभी कंप्लीट नहीं हुआ है। ये बहुत ज़्यादा बोलते हैं। अब इतना कौन पढ़ेगा। जब ये खुद से बोलते तब तो पढ़ा भी जाता है। आज के लिए वाई रिक्वेस्ट स्किप करते जाओ। बहुत ज़्यादा बोलते हैं। फाइनली इनकी बातचीत कंप्लीट हुई। टेलीपोर्ट मार के सीधे चल जाओगे। सो गया नाइट बोर्ड भी सो गया। अच्छा मुझे चढ़ना पड़ेगा क्या। वैसे नाइट बोर्ड नाइट को कैसे सोता होगा। उसका तो खुद ही नाम नाइट बोर्ड है। लॉजिक तो है। ऐसे करना बड़ी दिक्कत है। चीज़ें मिलती नहीं। तुमको बॉस से लड़ना पड़ेगा इसके लिए। वो तुम किसी के भी वर्ड जाके लड़ सकते हो एक साथ।
The damned will sooner die again than lay a hand on me.
बॉस मैं तेरे अरे साथ करोगे तो बॉस मेरे में मैं दिख रहा क्या चैट हाँ अब दिख रहा है चैट फिक्की वेलकम टू योर स्ट्रीम क्या हाल चाल है ठीक है चैट चलेगा क्या चार से भाई और कितना कुछ है वर्ल्ड को इसमें एक ही दिक्कत है कि खुद से नहीं बोलते बस और से ही सिंबल्स टाइप किया था हाँ
Useless. Boring. Disappear. Worthless. Here. Here. Worthless. Worthless.
No escape! Go, go, Baron Bunny!
Boring.
बहुत बोरिंग लगता है यार ये कुछ ज़्यादा ही बोरिंग हो जाता है वर्ल्ड फर्स्ट करो का वैलो लेट्स सी यार मेरे को ना वैलो से चिढ़ मच रही है सच बता रही हूँ मतलब इतना ज़्यादा दिमाग खराब हो रहा है ना क्या बताऊँ मैं तुम्हें
If it's useful, I'll take it.
हाँ रैंक माइनस का तो है ही दिक्कत
Useless.
Illusion shattered. Ha, ha.
कुछ देखा क्या काम करने टाइप ये रहा। और क्या है, और भी है क्या? अब मच्छी बन के उड़ो। हो रहा। ये कहाँ से मिला? लास्ट में तो my request is very boring. मैं अब इससे भी लड़ा।
There is no escape. Useless.
Lament! Cheer! Worthless! Boring!
Illusion shattered. Ha, ha. Ha.
वाह, ये तो खोदा ही नहीं है मैंने पूरा एरिया। आर्टिफैक्ट लेवल अप करती हो क्या? नहीं, अब अभी तक तो नहीं की हो, मतलब कुछ कुछ की हो बट ज़्यादातर नहीं। अरे रे, मुझे लगता है एक नीचे है, एक नीचे है, ये टेलीपोर्टर नीचे है। रात को सर धोने के बाद नींद बहुत आती है। भाई इतनी ठंड में सर कौन देता है? दिल्ली में तो नॉर्मल है टेम्परेचर। अच्छा भाई गॉड यार इतना चढ़वाया नहीं लोग। माउंटेन पे सीधा चढ़ गए। हाँ भाई गॉड यार ये वर्ल्ड क्रॉस करने में कितना टाइम लग रहा है मेरे को। दूसरों के वर्ल्ड में जाती हो क्या? नहीं अभी तक तो नहीं गई हूँ किसी के भी वर्ल्ड पर। मेरे को वर्ल्ड लेवल कम से कम 4 करना होगा। जब तक 4 होगा नहीं तब तक मैं किसी के वर्ल्ड पे जा नहीं पाऊंगा। मेरे में बंदे आते हैं बोलते हैं हाउ कैन आई हेल्प यू, फिर मैं उनसे बॉस बन जाती हूँ। वाह गुड जॉब। तेरे को तो होना चाहिए मेरा।
What are we gonna do about these megafish?
यार कितनी दूर दे रहा है यार ये पूरा वर्ल्ड छान मरवाएगा मेरे से। ये बाद में करूँगी भाई बहुत तेज लगने वाला है मेरे को ये करना। कितने हुए मेरे पास? 290। एक बार मैंने ट्राई किया दूसरे के वर्ल्ड में जाके, उसने मुझे बॉस मारने बोला, मुझसे मारा ही नहीं, मैं लीव कर दिया। वाह गुड जॉब। करूँगी 10 नेक्स्ट बंडल में। अभी मेरे पास लाइक अगर मैं
Hello. Everything's
अच्छा ये टेस्ट फ्रेंड्स पे बात है मेरे।
The world remains constant over the century.
नहीं खुला नहीं आ जाऊँगी मैं सीधे जा रही हूँ वन स्टार्ट पे।
Ad Astra. Thank you for completing today. Ad Astra. Ad Astra Abbott.
मैं सोने जा रहा हूँ। वालो अनइंस्टॉल सक्सेसफुली। अरे क्यों करते हैं वालो अनइंस्टॉल? पागल हूँ। 160 लगे हैं। रिफ्रेश मार लेते हैं 10 बचे। चलो कोई दिक्कत नहीं।
The initial stage of my journey, or shodan, involves learning the 9-way sword slash and the
कितने और सुपर ऐसे की और कुछ खुला ही नहीं है।
Shine down. There is illusion shattered. Inazuma torn to oblivion.
take them.
Now you
But a mo
erase all threats.
fall step detached. The thumb absurd. What is the stake? The campaign begins.
Come take a look. There will definitely be
तो
something.
खेलता हूँ 60 पे। एक मिला है वैसे। करने का तो मुझे ये मन है।
books in the restrict on the way back to Mondstadt after rescuing Dvalin. We finally got to.
Do you think that Chi-Chi?
Liyue's cuisine, Paimon. Have you ever read Vera's Melancholy before?
People, Paimon was not.
Today's recommendation.
मिले मुझे एक दुश्मन है हो गया बट मुझे नहीं लगता ये मिलेगा मुझे उसमें से कुछ चलो हो गया आज के लिए बहुत खेलने लगे इशू फिर एक स्टोरी को इस करने में ना टाइम निकल जाता है वो तो मुझे भी पता है क्या है पर नहीं लगता Okay. So guys, thank you so much for sharing. So guys, thank you so much for coming to my live. Thank you so much for your love and support. Until next live stream, bye bye. Good night. Good night.
I guess it's time to get better. Through the pain, I will go alone. If I fall, break my bones, I will scream even louder. 'Cause I'm not dying alone. I lost my best friend to 23. She left her body and hovered above me. My best friend to 23. I heard the heavens crying above me. They gained an angel, I lost a friend. I felt like dying again and again. I went through hell, stared at death, but I keep fighting with each living breath. I saw no way out from where I stood. Felt like the fire had burned me for now you're gone, I'm alone. I guess it's time to get better. Through the pain, I will go alone. If I fall, break my bones, I will scream even louder. 'Cause I'm not dying alone. I lost my best friend.